Whew! That was quite a trip, that is for sure and for certain, but we made it back home. Oh man, you know I got pro strats. I dialed that Stargate thing over there in the old New Areador world just in perfect. Oh, I'm so happy to be home, that is for sure and for certain. Now, if you don't know who I am or where we're at, man, my name is Dadcraft73 and welcome back to another episode of our Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series. That was for you, Colin. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Hey, do me a favor. Find somebody that you know, either a family member or a close friend or whatever, and give them a call or send them a text and tell them, hey, man, I'm glad you're in my life, and I appreciate you. That's what I want you to do. We need to spread a little bit of love and good cheer around in this world. It's some crazy stuff going on. We got bad stuff happening. But we have to remember, man, taking care of one another, it's all that matters. We can keep on keeping on. We're going to be all right. That is for sure and for certain. And if anyone tells you anything different, man, they're wrong. They're dead wrong. Anyway, hey, let's get in here and get some work done. When last we were here in our world, we were trying to just get back here to the home base so we could get ourselves some chests because we had a huge digging project to do. And I guess that's what we need to work on today. So let's see if we can scrounge around through our chest situation here. No, wooden. There's a couple chests. There's 12 crafted items. There's some more. How about we just take, how about half a stack? That's probably enough. Or 16. That's going to be 8 double chests. We got a couple over there. It's probably 10 double chests. Man, that's going to be plenty. We're going to try to, or probably, use a lot of what we find back in the build, right? Because all we're doing is we're excavating a big hole, and then we're going yeah, super exciting video. In today's episode, we excavate a great big old hole, and then we're going to rebuild an upside down pyramid that sort of fits into that slot that our end portal room has taken up. Hey, this reminds me, I want to grab just a couple little pieces here. Let me see, do we have any black concrete laying around? Let me take a look here. Yes, let's bring all of that. And maybe we'll bring some of that with us too. Let's just bring those 2 items with us. Why not? That'll be kind of cool. All right, so we need to get back over there to our project site for the day. Hello, cat. So let's go through the nether. Man, we got to check it out, though. We need to make sure that we can get through this nether portal without causing any trouble. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little worried because, man, I don't know if we can survive another trip through the, whatever that was, the alternate dimensions or between worlds or whatever that was. Man, it makes me nervous. And this is this raggedy portal, the other side of it that we couldn't get through. Let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Come on. Make it through. Make it through. Oh, yes. All right, that's perfect. All right, now let's fly away. And we'll fly over here to our other base. Let's see if we can actually go through there. Yeah. Oh, there's all kinds of blazes and bad guys. Can we just go like sneak? Can we just sneak our way through? It appears that we can. Okay. All right, perfect. So now we're back over that nether portal worked too. That one's never broken. It was that main one that seemed like it was having some trouble. Now, what we need to do is we need to do some serious digging. So we need to get that taken care of, and we're going to be ready to rock. So I think what we need to do is cue one of those high-speed time lapses. Man, you can hear some music sneaking in. Let's go ahead and cue one of those high-speed time lapses, and let's do some massive digging. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, we have been digging and digging. I mean, that was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be some super simple, easy mode thing. And then, oh, dang. Then it ended up being much more than that. Here, let's boost ourselves out of here. This is a, oh, yeah. We're just going to go up and around and come back down. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to keep mining this all out. So that was a lot of work. We had a bunch of water over there. That was all sort of water right in there that we had to get cleared out. We still have to figure out what we're going to do with the edge of the water. I think we're going to do a little bit of... I don't know. I think we're going to end up doing a little bit of some glass along the side of this thing. Now, here's my thought process. There's two ways I think. I mean, I've never built a big chunk of rock that's been ripped out of the ground before and suspended in the air above a hole over another portal. I mean, I've never done that. Maybe you have. But so I don't really know how to do it. So here's what we're going to do. Here's my super good plan. I'm going to say when this thing got ripped out of the wall, that it probably had some issues, right? I mean, it had to. It gets ripped out of the side of the wall. There's a great amount of force exerted, and then it's like a nice clean cut. So there has to be parts of this interior wall that maybe, like from the friction, melted, maybe, and maybe turned into something other than what we see here. I'm thinking probably maybe like there's probably like lots of fire and explosions and all kinds of crazy stuff when this thing got through, I don't know, through whatever forces unknown to man or to Steve, to us playing Minecraft, caused this thing to get blown out of the water or blown out of the ground. We're going to have to figure out how that is going to make the sides of this thing look. And that's sort of why you'll see that I didn't go all the way in, right? So we have this last row here that I think we're going to have to figure out something. Yeah. Because we do want it to be even, right? We want this to be the vertical edge. This, get rid of this and make that the vertical edge. But I thought maybe I might need to do a little bit of carting around up there. Also, I think I'm going to put in a little bit of glass to hold back that water. I think that might look good. All right, but we just need to finish this final level, and then this is going to be all right. So the other thing I was thinking is, do I put upside down stairs on the bottom of this thing, or do I just make it stone? And I think the answer is we just make it stone. And the reason behind that is not only will be putting stairs be a huge pain in the posterior, but this was all done after, right? So some ancient force blew this big chunk of rock out over the nether portal, some explosion. I don't know, maybe it was the Ender Dragon going something all crazy. And it blew a big chunk out of the ground, and then people came in after the fact and made it like a shrine, right? Because they would have had to go to the end to get some end stone and all kinds of stuff. So at least I think that's a plausible explanation. I mean, that makes sense to me. I think we can live with that from like an internal single-player world lore standpoint. I mean, it's our world. We do whatever we want to. Man, you know how it is. All right, so we got to finish this up. We're almost done. This is going to look pretty cool. And I think what I'm going to do, actually, the more I think about it, I sort of want to make this just like something. There's going to be so much materials. I think what I need to do in the short term is go get all the sand that's in my thing, in my chest up there. We've got, by the way, it was like 5 and like, I don't know, 6 double chests, something like that, of total materials that we pulled out of this big hole that we that we dug. Don't fall in that hole. Anyway, let me finish this up, and I'll bring you back on the other side after we're done, and then I'll think about what we're going to do with these walls a little bit, and we'll kind of go from there. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so there's a possible calamity that has happened. I am looking for an orange shulker box that I put all kinds of goodies in to work on this wall, and man, if it's not here, I'm going to be very upset. I used lots and lots of resources, specifically all of my ink from my squid farm. Let me go in here. I mean, I did die earlier, and I guess it's possible that it... oh, man. Just look in here. Oh, I had black glass, and I had, oh my goodness, the worst part about it, I think probably, maybe I bet it went in there when I died right here, I withered away. I was fighting. I had all these wither skeletons follow me through the nether portal, and then they would hit me. Oh my goodness. I am so broke down if this is the case. I don't know where it could have been. It could be. We got all this thing dug out. Oh man, oh yeah. I'm very frustrated. Let's go up here and look and sleep through the night. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Please don't mess around with my stuff or you will get chopped immediately. So I don't know. I'm in trouble. I just went back over to the base. That's where I was coming when I started recording. There is an orange shulker box in here, but that has TNT and stuff in it. Doesn't have the stuff that I want. That's that. I felt like I put it down somewhere, but I mean, it's not anywhere. I'm going to go over there and look in just a second. Let me look through all of these chests. No. There's all my smooth stone. No. Oh, I am so broke down. Where could it be? I guess it's gone. I think maybe it despawned. I mean, when I died, maybe it went up the water elevator and then just sat there until it despawned. I was sort of in a panic, you know, as you are after you die. Let me go deal with this guy. Don't mess with me, guy. Okay. So, let me just go over here to make sure I didn't, like, set it down somewhere. I don't think I did. No, it's not over here. Oh, man, I'm so broke down. I had this great idea. I mean, I don't know if we need any of it. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if we need any of it today, but I was just like, oh, where's my shulker box? And then now I've been looking for it for like 2.5 minutes. Longer than that, actually. I think it's gone. Okay, well, let's talk about what we've got going on here. Ah, dang it, that really burns my biscuits. Anyway, so we've put in a blue glass around where the water is. I think that looks pretty good. So we didn't have like weird like sand and stuff like that. That looks awesome. It looks like the water's kind of suspended there. And then we dug this all the way out, and I think this looks pretty cool. I'm going to fill up that with black glass. I'm going to have to make some more. Dang it. And then this part of the ravine, which you can't see right there, is also going to get filled up with black glass just to seal it off, even though we really don't need to do that side. I think it will match. And then we're going to make the thing come out of the top of this thing. So I'm going to start working on that now, but we're going to do a little bit of this work together because I have this kind of cool idea. I'm going to get some black concrete. I do need to put my beacon pieces parts away. Let's get them out of the way before we die and lose all this stuff and then go crazy. All right, there's all that. There's my beacon. I know, it's an orange shulker box. Just make sure. Yeah, that's not the one. Okay, put that back. Oh. All right, here's what I want to do. I've got some, yeah, all right, we're good. So I'm trying to think where, I took my beacon out because I want to get in here and start doing a little bit of work. But I want to think where would this thing have, like, at what height are we going to start building this thing? I mean, we have to be a little careful there, but as long as we probably are far enough away. I mean, I don't know if we're 128 blocks away from that bad boy, but we certainly don't want to mess that up because we're going to be using that in 1.16 when it comes out. So, but what I would like to do, I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rationalize in my head, right? How this thing is like, there's like a big chunk of rocks missing out of this thing, right? So I think we have to recreate all of this stuff that's up here, like all of this space, however many blocks that is. We have to recreate it in the air. But I think the cool thing that we could do is we could make it hollow, and then we're gonna have like a big square that we could do cool stuff in there. Maybe make like some secret, you know, like cool biome or something, because this is going to be pretty massive. We'll work on that at some point. That might be kind of fun, and only we will know that it's there. Well, I and all of you guys who are watching. So anyway, here's what I want to do. Just spent a bunch of time jibber-jabbering around, but I want to go down here, not in there, please. Thank you. All right, so I want to go right here. Oh, no, not that black concrete stuff. Let's use this. Okay. So what I want to do is up here at the top, I want to have a black square that's 3x3 of black concrete that's directly over this portal, like way up there. And that will be sort of like I don't know what the word is, like the mark that it left when it blasted it out of there. Okay, and then I want to have some green concrete around the edges, and then we're going to start like the upside down pyramid. So this will be the top, but also the bottom of the pyramid. Does that make sense? Okay, so we just have to do some like measuring around here. So let's go here, and then we just need to decide how far out we want this thing to be. Oh, don't be going crazy. So I don't know how many blocks. I guess we'll find out whenever we tear this thing back down. I guess we'll know how tall we are. But see, we still have a long way to go. It's kind of like a weird optical illusion, isn't it? Are we above the edge? Oh, yeah. Maybe like right here. Okay. So now if we take some green concrete, right? Green concrete to I mean, I have black concrete powder. Dang it. I'm so grumpy. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, whatever. So we'll go 1, 2, like this. Okay. And then let's grab these. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. So the idea is whenever this thing got blasted out of here, it kind of like stained the rock, right? Permanently black and green. Okay. All right. And then, all right, let's go. Let me tear this down. I bet I can land on this. Well, that might not be true. Okay, so if I go here, 18. So let's see how far it is from the top there. And we'll also be able to look and see what that thing looks like. Yeah, so that's the idea. When this thing got blasted out of here, it left a permanent mark on the rock. So that's going to be the bottom and like the bottom of this upside down pyramid. Okay, 63, 18, I don't know what that, like 35 blocks? Yeah. So that should be directly over this. If I stand right here, right? Yeah, directly over that. That's perfect. So that's exactly what I want that to be. And then we just need to build the upside down pyramid from there. All right, let's fly out. Okay, let's grab ourselves some smooth stone. And we'll make a little bit of the progress along the pyramid. Let's put this in there. Okay. So, man, I can't believe I lost that thing. I'm gonna be crying around. I'll be good here in a little bit. You know, I have to cry around about it for a little while though, just to be kind of grumpy. All right, and we'll get this, and then I also want to have like some kind of dirt or something that I can use just for like a junk block. Okay, that we'll probably lose. Okay, so now this right here, above the edge, or above like the rim, which is I think going to be pretty awesome. Okay, now we just need to know how many steps. But we can build a couple together. Do I have some torches? I do. Okay, let's see. Let's fly. Let's circle around. And oh, I'm so good at this game. All right, this goes here in the corners, right? Or I'm really not that good at this game. You guys already know that. Okay, all right. So now we need to start going up. So we're going to go right here. Right, and then we're going to go up 1. All right, and then we want to go and get rid of this guy. Okay. All right, and then we can just go 1, 2. And we're going to use smooth stone for now. We may come back in and do some other stuff with it. We'll see. But I just want to get this thing built because it's going to look pretty awesome. Hovered above this thing. Some huge chunk of rock blasted out of our nether portal area. Okay, right, perfect. And then we want to go like this, and we want to go up again. Okay? And then I'll knock that out in just a second. We don't want to leave all that dirt underneath this thing. And so we're building like a reverse pyramid now. And I think, at least for a little ways, we don't know how many revolutions or whatever we want to go on. We could go down and count. I guess we should probably do that and see how far we need to go. And then I'm going to go off and work on these with the idea of being at least get a lot. I mean, I've got to still edit and render this video and get this up for you guys. All right, let's break that out. Go like that. Okay, so that's how this thing's going to look. Now, let's go down. Okay, so we have done... This row doesn't count. Right? Okay. So there are... So this is the first row. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can we find another way? This is going to be horrendous. Do I have some other kind of block? How about this? We'll do this. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 revolutions to make... Man, now that I see it, I sort of think I want to have stairs on the bottom half of it. No, I don't know. I don't think we need to. It's supposed to look like it's just like blasted out. Okay, let's break these up, and then we'll fly out, and we'll go. So 14 total is how many we need to do. And then on the 15th one, 15th row, which will technically be up in the air a little bit, then we're going to start going straight up. Okay, so when we get out there, it's going to be all the way. So we have done 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, so now I just need to run a couple more rows of this. So let me get all 14 of them done. I need to go sleep. Let me get all 14 of them done. I'll bring you back. We'll take a look at it, and then maybe I'll do all 14 plus a little bit of the sides. Yeah. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I did 13 rows, because the 14th row, which will start right here, I can start it just a little bit, is going to be the vertical row, right? So this right here needs to go like so, and start the vertical piece of this. I don't really know exactly how many blocks high it needs to be, but it needs to be quite a few. So anyway, this will be like the vertical walls that'll go up, I don't know, maybe 30 blocks or so, and then we need to get some sand and some other stuff and sort of make the top of this sort of look like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we sort of want it to look like it came out of this biome. I mean, maybe we came up here and did some terraforming, but whatever. I think it looks pretty good. We're going to go down below. I haven't seen it from below in the actual pit down there, so we're going to go take a look. I just went back to the base and got some glowstone because... Oh, okay, it's still good. I thought maybe we were missing some. Because I wanted to light this thing from the outside. I was down earlier. I had to go down and do some counting, and I got like 4 or 5 rows done. And again, I had to go count again. But it looks kind of dark, so I think it looks pretty good. It's going to be awesome whenever we get this thing completely done. But let's go all the way down to the bottom. And then we can... Oh my goodness, I'm almost dead. How about we eat something? That would have been horrible if I had died. Okay, now let's look up. Yeah, boy. That thing's going to look all right up there, I think. Yeah, I think now that I'm looking at it, it probably needs glowstone to come all the way down. Like maybe one more on all. I don't have any more glowstone, or I would do it now. So we probably need to do that to make that come down a little bit more. But it's certainly looking like a big chunk of rock or something, right? Maybe it lifted out of here. I mean, that's another option, right? The whole thing lifted out. You never know what could have happened. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I think it looks good. We did lots of work today. Man, we're going to call this episode done. I was going to try to get all the walls done. I do want to walk over here, but this is about a 7-hour video so far. Yes, that's perfect, right? See how right along the edge there is along the edge of that? Because we want it to, like if it would fall down in here, we want it to slide. I mean, obviously it's not going to, but if it did, that's what we want it to happen. So we want it to slide down. So this is where the vertical walls. We do need to count. Let's do that right now, maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25? Yeah, so 25, that's how high the vertical sides of this thing need to be. But if I hadn't lost my dumb thing, it makes me so crazy. I lost my shulker box that had all kinds of good stuff in it that we could have made this thing look awesome on the sides, but that's okay. I will spend some time between this episode and the next doing a little bit of farming. You know how you do. That is for sure. I think tomorrow we're going to be back in Land of Modded, but then we're going to finish up this project very, very shortly. Let's go down here. Let's do like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series, man, we did some work today. That is for sure and for certain. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.